off the radio. So won't you pick up and we can link up? It's not a hookup. Don't think about it too much, too much. You just need to pick up, then we can link up. Don't think about it too much, too much. Don't think about it too much, too much. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. Do you think about the days when we sat down smoking wine and drinking haze? Or was it the other way? Was it the other way?
Hello, good morning. Welcome to another real adventure of fishing. This time, St Ives Lakes, Meadow Lake. And luckily, we've got one to show you this morning. Now that fish has been a long time coming for me. I'm 4 weekends in, and that is the first bite that I've had. So I am absolutely chuffed this morning. As you can see, the sun is shining. I'm just waiting for possibly Martin Lawrence to pop down and do me some photos. I'm just going to have me a coffee while I wait for Martin and sit back and enjoy that spectacular view. As a fisherman, you really can't ask for more than that. When we do get this fish out as well, we'll probably talk to you a little bit about how we actually caught this fish. Because for me, it's on a tactic that I don't use very often. And not only that, I've sort of copied Lee, who's been adapting this tactic slightly and has had a lot of success recently. So of course I've copied him, and first time out it's brought me success as well. So I owe Lee a big thanks for what's in that retainer. Just waiting for Martin to come along, well hopefully, because he's a fantastic photographer, and we'll get her out in a couple of minutes. There's been a slight change of plan. It's not Martin that's coming, it's actually Tom, who owns Pure Baits, who makes that lovely amino marine and ester, which we all like very much. So it'd be great to see Tom, and he's probably 10 minutes away and we're ready to rock. So it's quite a big bucket actually. There's a big white of it. Yeah, it's a big girl. So, this is the beast that was in my retainer in the last video. Oh, don't worry about that. When I take the retainer off, he's probably going to be about 42 pound. My first bite out of Meadow this year. I've got nothing more to say apart from that. Thanks to Tom for coming down to do some photos and some video for us. Without him this wouldn't have been possible, and my back's just about to break. What a Thursday morning is it?
Yeah, Thursday morning.
Much better than work. Thanks mate.
No problem mate.
I might just need that retainer. Yeah, there's not much to pick wrong with that one, is there?
It's amazing fish, mate. Not a bad way to start May.
A proper chunky monkey, as we say in the Midlands. So as you can see, just about to return this, well, when I would take the retainer off in a second, I'll tell you how big it is, but it's going to be 41 or 42, I'm guessing. One last look before we return her. This beautiful sun, and once again I'll thank Lee for pinching his tactics, and I'm sure he won't mind, he catches too many big ones as it is. So yeah, just about to pop this one back, and then we'll get a weight on the retainer. And thanks to Tom for coming down and doing the shots and the video for us.
No problem, mate.
That's why we do it, eh mate? That's
Awesome,
why we do
mate.
it.
Awesome spring big un. Well done, mate.
Oh, that does make me very, very happy, it does. Thanks mate, much
No problem,
appreciated.
buddy.
Respect. So it's evening now. Just settled down after those exciting times this morning. Just got the rods ready, and we did just check back on the video from this afternoon, this morning, sorry, just to make sure it's all safe, because recently we've had some mishaps with Lee having a cracking fish and us losing all the footage. So I've checked that and everything is good. But one thing I did notice is this retainer, we didn't tell you what the weight was. The weight was 3 pound 8, so that makes that fish 41 pounds 8, and that makes that my new UK PB, 41 pounds 8 ounce, which I'm absolutely chuffed with. And to have it from here, Meda, St Ives, one of my favourite complexes in the country, just makes it all the more sweeter. Looks lovely out there tonight, like glass. I've seen a couple in the distance, pretty much out of my range, but if they do come a little bit closer, we might have some luck again. And what I'm throwing at them tonight is very simple high vis Ronnie, which I'm going to be flicking over that margin there, just a single, no bait around it at all. And then these three Zigs are going as far as I can chuck them, because all the fish is I'm all over there, very, 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 very far. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'll get the rods out now, and then we'll see what the evening brings. So that's the 4 rods out, all on the dance floor. Very, very happy with those. A single bright choddy down off this margin, a zig over towards them boys there, and 2 zigs here to the horizon. I say the horizon, probably about 120 yards I'm guessing. Not clipping up, pretty much my max cast when standing in the water, a strung overhead cast. So yeah, fingers crossed, Lee will be here in an hour or so, and either he or I, hopefully, will get lucky again in the morning. We will see.
And now we're going to show you how to tie this zig. For this, you will need zig and floater. This is £15. I like it to be strung, that's the whole reason for this zig. So for this we use 15. You could use anything else, 12, 10 for smaller fish, but yeah, we stick with the 15. Some size 6 wide gapes, because again, strung line, big hooks, there's 50-pounders swimming about in here. These are your foams. Now these are 14mm foams. They're actually fly poppers. They're for the front floating flies for pike. It just lets them pop it along the surface. So yeah, if you look on eBay you will find them. I think these are from KindaleFlyFishing.com off eBay. So that's where I get mine from. But yeah, you will find them from other suppliers. You will need a rigger liner, or a zigger liner, however people want to say it. These look like little bugs. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, these just look like little bugs, and these are perfect. And obviously a pair of scissors. So first of all, what we do is you get the length selected of your line. For this is just instructions, so I will do it short. So yeah, that's your length of line. What I do is I just standard knotless knot it. So through the point of the hook side, pull just a little amount out the back. I have a thing about 5 wraps, so 3, 4, 5 wraps around the shank, and then back through the side, the back side of the hook that's away from the point, and then pull that up tight, and that is now tied to there. Then what I do is make sure it's all down tight and trim off any excess. Done. So you're just left with that. Then come to the opposite end away from the hook, the tag end. Get yourself a zigger liner, which I will show you quickly. These are just in the shape of little bugs. Now I have found, see those little legs on the retrieve, those little legs spin your rig. So I'm actually going to trim those legs off this, just to stop me getting my rig all curled up. So I'm then left with just the body. Then that we slide onto the tag end head first. Which is a lot easier said than done with my eyes. And then we push that up onto the hook. Pretty simple so far. You then take one of your foams, Now this is too big. I actually get 2 of these to one bait. So I'll cut it straight in half. And then what I'll do is down one of the sides, I'll cut a straight on it. Like that. Oh, if you don't drop it. Now, as you'll see, I've just cut a flat. This, if you imagine, it looks like a pellet at the moment. And I've just cut a flat down the one side. Now what that's for is when I put my hook through it, it'll give better clearance on my hook. So I'll have more, it'll take up less of the gape basically. So yeah, it just gives you a better, more hook showing basically to hook the fish. Now in the centre of the flat that I've cut at the top, with the smallest amount that you can, if you hook it, make sure it's central, hook it and then bring the point all the way down to the bottom end and then bring it out just on the corner but on the front face. Let's see, I've messed that up. So as you see, I've brought it right on that back corner, and then when I bring it through, that then sits perfectly like that. My hook is the smallest amount in the foam and leaves the maximum gape possible. Then what I do is I don't expect you to see this, but I have a hook bead there, just for like the Ronnie rigs and that. I'll then hook the hook bead onto the hook, push it around, and then entrap the foam between the zig liner and the hook bead. Now that stops this foam being able to move around on the shank and makes it almost connected to it. Now that is what's been catching us the fish. I have been trimming the edges so it's not so much of a pellet shape, you know, just taking little bits off like that, just so it's not such a blatant pellet shape. You could also hook these the other way. How I've gone through that way, I could have turned it that way and then hooked through the opposite way, and then it gives it wider on the shank, more like a fatter body rather than a longer body. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. You can also add stuff like goo, you know, a natural smelling or tasting goo, something like krill or something like that, which would obviously give it a boost. But yeah, that's what's been doing the business, and having the 15-pound line to the 6 hook. It's not like fishing on zigs, you know. You can play them like you're playing them on bottom baits, which is obviously why I made this rig. I didn't want to be fishing for 50-pounders on size 10 hooks, you know, so no point hooking them and losing them. So give them a big bait, put them on the bank. But yeah, that is the Zig people. That's what we're using. Good morning, people. You may notice this first light still on meadow, but we have just had an absolute kipper. I don't know how big it is yet, but it is massive. Look at the size of this. Oh, it's rolling over. Look at the size of that. Jesus Christ. That's big. And we will, alright mate, alright. We will take that for the first session. They've been out here this morning, showing out their long This was the closest one to them. I've had a couple of tench as well, and I lost one last night. So they're definitely out here. Hopefully we can bag a few more. But yeah, I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say 30, might even go 40. So yeah, happy days. Welcome back to St Ives.
Unfortunately, as mentioned earlier in the video, we lost some GoPro footage recently of Lee's 39lb6 mirror from Meadow. This is all the footage we have left, a little bit of phone and a little bit of drone. Enjoy.